Hello fellow musicians, today I am going to be reviewing a BBE Sonic Stomp Maximizer. A maximizer, basically, as its name is trying to maximize your tone to be, their goal is to be clearer, the notes are clearer, more crisp. You can make them more, I guess, considered brutal if you play metal and stuff. And this is actually useful for anything. I've learned drums, vocals, guitar, and bass. Bass especially. I think that's what these were actually made for, was bass, but I actually use them with guitar. I use them with vocals. I've used them with drums. And just something about it, it just takes the unwanted frequencies and lowers them and brings out what you really want to hear. And they're it's very unique. And BBE is very, like, this is definitely, like, I consider their hit. And then the other thing is, it comes in a foot switch, and it also comes in a rack mount. The only difference is, you have your foot switch, and then this is the on and off. This is just on and off the same way, but you have two different, this is two pedals in one, and then you have where it shows clipping, and it has more ins and outs on the back. The only difference, you save a little bit more money when you buy a full rack mount, but some people don't want to carry a full rack mount, but I definitely need it with my band, because whenever we do get musicians in, I'm pretty sure they're not going to know about this stuff. So, like, I really want to know, you know, I have three, so I have bassist, guitarist, or drummer, whatever. But just, it's great to have them. And I actually didn't mean to get this one. I got that one, and this one came along, so I couldn't turn it down. But anyway, I will show you, first I will show you guitar. Okay, so, as you can see, this is the pedal, and whenever it's on, blue light. It's the only difference, and you have low, or let's turn on these lights. I don't know if you can see this. It says LO contour, which is the bass kind of stuff, and then process is your kind of stuff. If that makes sense. Anyway, I'm going to take away, I can't really show you. Let's see. Set that right. Oh, perfect. So anyway, this is just, I'm playing through an ESP with the EMGs, going through a Bogner Alchemist on cleans, going through a Mesa 412 Vintage 30s. And this is without anything. Alright, this is with the pedal on. This is everything at 12. Now, let's put them all at 3 o'clock and hear the difference. This is with it off. This is with it on. Very, very huge difference. If you're even playing clean guitar, this thing just, it's kind of like, imagine taking a Boss EQ and making it into two knobs and saying it's only going to get the best of tones. So you turn it. If I don't want bass, I take this back. If I want more bass, it's just very simple in process. That's all it is. I consider it a bass and a treble knob. It's just very simple. Anyway, so let's crank. Let's just see. Here's the neck. This is with it off. See how boring it is without it? And then you don't even need that much bass. But anyway, I'm going to show you with distortion. I'll be playing the Bogner Ubershaw distortion on, let's take some of the gain back. So this is without it on the treble. Let's see. lose some of it, put it at like 2. This is without it again. That's without the gain all the way. Let's see what it sounds like with. This is trying to be metal. Alright, now with it. So that's what it sounds like with guitar. And a lot of people can say, oh, can't you just dial that in with your amp? And it's actually really hard to just dial in that easy. I don't know what it is. Like with this Bogner Alchemist, like if I used it with the other channel, it's just I cannot get the clearness out of it. And I use this pedal and it clears it right up, and it's like, whoa, why didn't this amp already sound like that? This pedal is just genius. And anyway, now I will show you, let me see, I'll show you the next one. Okay, now I'm going to show you on my digital drum set. Now remember, I'm not a professional drummer, so don't judge me. And I'm using a PB Escort PA, and I'm using a Roland TD9 drum set, which I love. This is without anything. This is just the PA and the drums. So let me try to do a beat or something. This is with it on. Alright, so back with it off, and let me do like that drum roll or whatever. With it on. The cymbals are a lot clearer. Now let's try to take the bass up some and just see. This is without it. With it, now without it. With it again, and I'm going to crank up the process and take off the bass. So let's see. Whoa, too much process, sorry. Now without it. See, now I took too much bass off and I put too much process, so you definitely have to know how to use it. So I'm just going to put it at 12 o'clock and do that same beat. This is without it. This is with it. I personally think it sounds better with it. And now, I'm not going to show you my vocals because it's just kind of weird. I didn't warm up. Anyways, I will show you the bass now. Okay, so now we're doing bass, and this is my bass. It's just like a Carlo Rodriguez, whatever, I don't know, some random name. Anyways, this is my amp. Harkey, just simple HA 2500, and I'll put all of this kind of normal so you can get an idea. And all I did, this is how you set this up. This is the rack mount unit. You plug the guitar input or bass or whatever into the input on the back, and then you take that output and plug it into whatever amp you're putting it through, or PA or whatever. So I plugged the guitar cable into the in, and then the out goes into the out. And right now I am on this side. So now you can see got a little LED show over here. So this is without my guitar. Let's see if I can do this, put this in between my legs so you can see. I don't know, I'm sorry. Alright, so your volume. This is without anything, so I'll just play it. I'm so sorry I'm playing that riff. I hate that riff. But so like that's without it, and I'll put everything at 12. Without it, with it. Without it again, doing something else. With it. That's amazing, right? And see, look, now we'll do, let's crank this puppy. Oh, my camera's about to fall. Right, now, with it. That was without it, with it. That's with the process all the way down and the volume cranked. Now without it. So now you basically get the point. This I definitely keep somewhere from here and down. I don't ever really go above because it's too bassy. And then this, I can really go anywhere depending on what your guitar or drums or anything. That's my personal preference. I definitely hope this video helps you. And I would definitely buy one. It's useful for many, many things, and as a musician that does pretty much everything, I definitely approve of that pedal, or that effect. I think it's just a dream come true, just making your tone clearer. And yeah, anyway, you can follow my Instagram below. You can check out my band below. You can help support our band with our album. Yeah, definitely have any questions, subscribe, do whatever you like. I'm doing many more videos. Yeah, have a good night. Bye.